Hey, everybody.
Good evening. It's Omnibroslive. Electric Edition. 8 p.m. night. Presenting, I'm OmniDog, presenting hauls, previews, and video. Wait, what the hell? Hauls, previews, and reads. And I'm here with my co-hosts, Gio and Gabe. There they are.
We're having a party in the background. I almost took my clothes off.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. That was awesome. That's a great new intro, Gio. Thank you.
Yeah.
I always like to mix it up. Throw some new stuff in there.
That's awesome.
You're gonna have to show me how to get music in my videos like that was just done.
Yeah, of course.
I need to know that because I want to start out some video with Tyler Blunt's "Love Is Like a Pair of Pants," so or play it in the middle of a show or something. So good evening to the chat. Good evening to my co-host. How's everybody doing in the co-host room?
Everybody's doing good. Waiting to see what's going on with Warner Brothers buying or selling out to Discovery Channel. It's really weird new kind of situation we got going on. And how long it's going to take before AT&T sells DC Publishing to, I don't know, Nickelodeon or A&E or something.
I did get my Surtur. Thank you, Oxmeat Pete. I got it as soon as it went up on Hasbro.
It's a badass figure. Love it.
It really is.
You know what's really badass is that Lego Daily Bugle thing that Gio put in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that in about 4 different places today, and I said, somebody's sending me a message. It was Gio in all the places, so it was Gio sending me the message. But, I mean, it looked pretty boss. I still haven't put together my Batman 66 Batmobile. That's the first thing I want to start out before I put together the Rusty Biscuit. Then I have that Mario TV set that I need to put together.
Yeah.
And then I'll put together the Daily Bugle. And I'll set it all right in the middle of the floor because I have no room for anything.
I mean, I'm looking for the picture so I can show the chat.
I'm just going to throw the Legos on the floor so I can step on them in the middle of the night.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so let's see that Daily Bugle that looks so cool. And who are the figures that, man, who are some of the figures that come with that?
It comes with the figures? Oh, man, that's worth the money then.
Yeah. There's 25 figurines that you can get with this thing. You got Doc Ock, Green Goblin, there's Spider-Man, Ghost Spider or Spider-Gwen, Firestar, that's her name? Yeah. Mysterio, you got Venom, Daredevil, Sandman.
Wait, Venom looks like an octopus. Can we go back up to him?
Oh, because of the tendrils?
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Same with Carnage, but that's dope.
Carnage over here looking pretty interesting.
Daredevil. Oh,
Blade,
there's Carnage. Yeah, he does look like an octopus.
there's Punisher looking all happy that he's about to shoot somebody. This
It looks
girl,
like
I
he's
don't
going
know
to
who
storm
she
the
is.
Capitol with that Punisher skull.
I guess this is Aunt May and Gwen Stacy over there. I don't know. Sandman. And inside, it's not pictured here, but inside is Jameson, along with other members of the Daily Bugle staff, because you can actually build rooms inside of the main structure.
Oh man.
Yeah. Even have a giant billboard TV right there. Is Spider-Man to blame? And you see Scarlet Spider, Kurt Connors, Dr. Warren. Lots of cool Easter eggs.
Yeah.
$300. What do you think? Is it worth it for 300?
Yeah.
I think so, because the other picture, like when it's opened up, is really cool too. Like, whoa, like there's some Legos are expensive anyways, but I think I could see why this would be totally worth it. 'Cause that's gonna be cool to put together and just have.
Does
Let me
this have
find- Yeah.
kind of Lego hinge that opens it up so you can see what's going on inside?
Yes. Let me get those pictures for everybody.
Right.
We're doing a Lego show tonight.
Hell yeah!
Here are the figures, the little Lego figures that you get with the set.
Oh, Bernie the cab driver, that's my favorite.
Yep. Amber, Bernie, Ron. Staple characters.
Where's Firestar? She was looking wicked.
There she is.
Oh, there's Miles Morales too. That's
Didn't
cool.
they have? Didn't in the picture? Wasn't she like blasting up with a bunch of fire?
Yeah, she comes with an effect piece, I
Okay.
guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Spider Ham is also there. Black Cat. Yeah, that was Aunt May. Cool. Betty Brant, Peter Parker, J. Jonah Jameson. Everybody's there. Cool.
Ben Urich.
And this is probably the coolest thing. Let me share that other picture. Here's the back.
Oh, and there's Firestar again.
It even has decals. Look at
Oh,
the decal
dude.
for
The Spider Buggy. That is
Spider
sweet.
Buggy. Yep.
Oh,
There's
It's
Venom fighting. You even have a pigeon right there.
it's over 3,700 parts.
Oh boy.
3762, I think I saw.
There's
Well,
Black
that's
Cat
cool.
stealing a
You
diamond.
get a taxi cab too, so you get a lot of accessories. It's not just like, oh, the
Yeah.
blueprint's pretty cool.
And you get the crane that comes with it, and those are just blown out. Oh man, look at the complexity of this thing.
And look at the offices right there.
They need
Yeah.
to do one like this, but at the Baxter Building. Oh my god, or the
That'd be great.
Ford Freedoms Plaza. Come on.
Yep.
Uncle Ben Ghost.
32 inches tall
It's almost 3 feet.
and 9.8 inches wide.
It's like a toddler.
An interesting toddler.
A $300 toddler.
Yeah, go up a little bit. Oh, no, okay. I was thinking it was a crane, but it's fire. Is there a crane included in this, or is this just disaster happening? And okay, so these are parts. Okay, I get it. These are parts, but it looked like the front. Maybe the front had. For some reason, I thought I saw a crane, but I guess it was just superheroes in action and stuff.
The water towers are really cool. Like accessories.
Oh, there's a rat. Look, even has a rat.
Delicious. There's like
Nice.
manhole covers. There's random
Yep.
boxes in the alley. There's dumpsters.
Getting it.
Probably open it up. There's probably some crackheads in there.
Even the TVs inside have pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
There's an elevator. I got to come up with $300.
it even has the little meme of the Spider-Man 60 show with the framed work. You know what I mean? With
Wow.
Peter in his desk.
Yeah.
And I think that's a pizza bag or a pizza box or something. This is insane. I love it.
When it comes out June 1st, like, did you say you have to be like a part of the VIP, like?
Yeah, if you're part of the VIP, whatever, May 26th. Everybody else, it's June 1st, I think.
From where? Just Lego.com or something?
I think so. Yeah.
It's going to sell out instantly. There's going to be a freaking bot battle for these things.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's gonna sell out quick.
Oof.
Yep.
I buy a Four Freedoms Plaza in a second. Also, 100%.
Maybe with the it's the 60th anniversary, right, for Fantastic Four.
I passed. I think that was 61. So, oh no, it's 60 version. Yeah, it's 60 now. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a limited set or collector's item? I think it's a limited set. I don't know.
I don't know the difference. I don't know the Lego verbiage.
Not huge into Legos, or yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But since we're talking Lego and Spider-Man, Jess, where can people get Spider-Man books to read alongside that awesome thing that they want to buy with the Daily Bugle?
It's almost as tall as my stack of books from InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add another 2% to that. At the end of every month, we give away a $50 gift card courtesy of InStockTrades.com. $50 that anybody can enter that contest, but you can only enter it once when the giveaway is happening. You enter it more than that, you will be canceled. Cancel culture. You will be canceled out of the giveaway. $50 or more in your order, get you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Music to my ears. Love it.
Right on, man.
How do I join the Lego VIP club is what I want to know.
I'm going to do it right now.
What do I have to do?
Oxmead Pete, thank you. Thwip that like button, gang.
Whip that like button. I like it.
Yeah, how come we don't have 100 likes already with 100 people watching?
Yeah. What's up with that? Oh, stupid. Okay. Wait a minute.
Oh, I love it. We're gonna bait everybody into Legos.
Yeah, we just super baited everybody into this.
I think when okay, wait, I'm at my computer.
Yeah, go for it.
Whenever I trash something, it disappears from my phone. So I have to look for the announcement that just happened.
Joe, this show is good for the economy. Damn straight. You got it.
This show is?
Yeah.
Because we get people to spend?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we get me to spend.
The chat is asking, how is your spring break going, Jess?
Mine, the 2 weeks of OmniDog?
Yeah.
It's going really well. There it is, your weekly Lego newsletter. Okay, I'll deal with this in a minute. It's going well. Yesterday, my daughter and I played Pokemon Snap.
Nice.
It was fun. We played that for an hour and a half. And we spent the day together and goofed around and watched TV and watched a little baseball and just hung out. So it was good. And today I had doctor appointments that I couldn't get out of. I tried to push all my doctor appointments to when my wife gets back. But I had 2 in a row today and tomorrow that I just couldn't avoid. So I have to see those. I mean, I have to see those doctors.
Yeah.
It's going well. And I watched the first episode of Superman and Lois. I thought it was awesome.
Nice.
It's leaving HBO, but I guess I'm going to have to catch it on the CW. I don't know. The chat knows more about that stuff. Joe Chip, I only had ice cream for breakfast the first day. I dropped Patty off at the airport at 8 a.m. and I went straight to 7-Eleven and got ice cream and candy.
You're gonna be a bachelor and have cereal for dinner,
right? And I should have picked cereal up, but 7-Eleven doesn't have a good enough selection of that.
No, they don't.
They have a good selection of ice cream though. So I got ice cream for breakfast that day. I haven't watched Justice League yet.
Dang it.
I don't know that I can. It's hard to find even with my wife gone, it's hard to find 4 hours.
No, I mean,
so I may have to go 2 hours and 2 hours.
you just need 4 days. Just watch 1 hour a day. Like when you see a chapter break in the story, because it'll come up cue cards that you just hit pause and watch the next hour of the next day.
Yeah, because I'm having trouble finding 4 hours. I think even things come up in the middle of the day, stuff I have to do that's just mundane stuff. But I want to see Justice League before my wife comes back home, because then I have no control over the interruptions when she comes back home. But while she's gone, I can control the interruptions and actually see it somehow the 4 hours. And everybody seems to love this thing, and I really want to see it. So, that's on my list of things to do.
So that Spectre cartoon, Jess.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll go pull that out. That sounded wrong, but I'll go get the.
I didn't even think about it.
Good gravy.
I'll get that DVD and put it on the couch.
Nice.
And I have a whole list of stuff that I want to do.
Kenny says you can watch the past episodes on the CW app if you don't have HBO Max.
Well, somebody said over the weekend that it's leaving HBO Max today. Is that right? Chatamundo, people in the chattery. Is it leaving today? I don't even know how you find that out. So,
Why is it leaving?
I got you.
okay.
The episodes will leave the service on May 17th, today,
Yeah.
a day before the 6th episode premieres on the CW. The series will return in full to HBO Max once the season wraps up on the CW.
Okay.
But so today is the last day, and you can watch the first 5 episodes on HBO Max. Sort of like, I guess it's an incentive promo. Once it ends on CW, you'll get the full season.
Okay, so it's coming back to HBO Max.
If you want to wait, that way you can watch other stuff.
I watched the first one. Now I don't have time. After the show, I'm not going to have 4 hours to watch the Justice League or Superman and Lois. But I could watch an episode. I have the CW on my satellite dish, so I can watch that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yep.
I mean, is it going to be HBO Max after Discovery Channel gets it? I don't know how that's going to work.
That's so weird that they're merging with. Are they merging with Discovery Channel, or is Discovery Channel
with Discovery Media per se?
Yeah, they're buying them out. Discovery is now a huge film studio,
and they're buying AT&T out.
No, AT&T is selling them all of Warner Brothers.
Oh,
including HBO Max.
Okay, so this is where AT&T starts divesting parts.
Yep.
Because they swallowed too much.
Exactly. They're trying to get all that trying to get out of that
One of the
red.
first victims was WB Games, which was split in half. One half will stick with AT&T, and the other half is going with that new merger monster that they're doing. So say goodbye to that. All the games and stuff, they're going to be affected by that. Probably delayed and all that.
Okay, so Discovery's taking over Warner Brothers. Maybe Discovery has people that are more interested in comic books. He said, hopefully.
Well, AT&T hasn't done anything about the publishing side of things yet. Just the Warner Brothers media side of things.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if that includes like Six Flags or what. But whatever, we'll figure it out as it goes along. It's what happens when a big conglomerate starts chewing up other conglomerates.
Yeah. Okay. Have you watched the new? Gabrielle is asking if anybody's watched the new Justice Society. I wonder that also.
I have not. It's something I want to pick up on Blu-ray. I just have other things I want to get first. But I want to because it has the short that we talked about, the Commandi short.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. After that, the next movies will have. There's a short on The Losers. Booster Gold, I think. No. Blue Beetle and Constantine. It's going to have a new short film.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Now, that's been suggested several times. So I'm not.
That could go horribly wrong. You could knock something down.
Oh no! You know I'm going to hurt myself if I try that.
Yeah, I mean, you break your teeth eating pizza sometimes, so you gotta really be careful sliding around in socks.
If I sit here and I hurt myself just talking to the computer, you don't want to see me in action.
Yeah, don't tempt fate.
Yeah, I don't have any tight whites anyway.
Leslie, thank you. Favorite show on YouTube? That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. Thank you.
So, what about the hauls? You got any hauls?
I watched the new JSA. Oh, but on digital, so it didn't have the short cartoon. Yeah, I got a bunch of haul.
Let's see it.
Okay. First up, Tom Taylor's Suicide Squad.
Whoops.
There you go.
With Harley taking on a shark on the back, so I love it already.
Is that oversized or standard?
I think it's standard. Let's see.
I don't know why, but for some reason it looked enormous in your hands. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know that was such
Yeah,
a big book.
that's what I told her.
Look how big it is. No, it's standard.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
It's pretty thick for standard.
It's thick, yeah. It's thick. So, yeah, Tom Taylor, can't wait to read it. It's supposed to be awesome. Here's a book that Gabe will like. Thunderbolt.
Oh, very good, Jess. Awesome.
Yeah, this is a book I definitely wanted to read.
That's another thick bad boy.
Criminal Volume 1. So the set is finally complete.
awesome.
I didn't take the plastic off of this yet, but it's Death Metal, The Multiverse Who Laughs, The Darkest Night, and Spider-Girl, the complete collection, Volume 3. So now I can read Spider-Girl, which I'm going to do.
Wait. So Death Metal is the same format? What's up with that? Come on, I want a different formats for all of my
Just
Death Metal.
those two books. It's like it might be 3 paperbacks and a deluxe, I think.
That's dumb.
I don't disagree.
Good job, Discovery. I mean, DC.
All new Wolvie. This is the
Nice.
cover I like, but the other cover is boss too.
I like the white spines.
Yeah, looks really good. And of course, I'm excited for this since I absolutely adore this run. Oh boy, here's two. Oh, I didn't take them out of the. Wait a sec. Let me get them out of the wrap because Oh, they package these things so well. Okay, just a sec. Okay. So not many people may have gotten this, but I love this type of stuff.
Oh, people were asking about that yesterday on the stream with me and Geo. People were really looking forward to that Romance and War Omni.
Oh, good. Yeah, I was
Really
excited
cool.
to get it.
Couldn't find it anywhere besides eBay, so it
What?
might be out of print. Yeah.
This
Yes.
already?
I think they printed 15 copies of it.
I believe it. And I thought this back cover was an alternate cover because they have it in previews both. So
I
on
think
my
there was 2 covers, maybe.
on my monthly collected editions video, I said, "Oh, there's two covers to this. That's cool." And I showed this cover and that cover because that's how previews had it, or whatever site I got it from.
Yeah.
So I look like an idiot there, which is fine. Call because it has Red Sonja in it. Otherwise, I'm sure I don't care that much, but I don't know. Maybe I'm going to really dig it. I did love him in the Savage Tales, the Savage Sword of Conan. I mean, they were really good. And this looks like it's all taken from the I mean, it's even got the Curtis logo on it. So this is I just talked myself back into liking it. So
That's good.
yeah, I'm excited to get this.
It's an awesome cover.
Yeah, it really is.
Sword and sandals.
Here's this. I won't take the time. I got Money Shot #2 by Vault, Judge Dredd, False Witness, King Deadpool #2, which is apparently the last trade of King Deadpool, Green Arrow, Black Canary, Till Death Do They Part, and Shadow Man from Valiant. I am still going to read Valiant.
I sold all my Valiant stuff.
Getting on that hype train again.
Yeah, that hype trade from 2017.
I know. I'm hyping it back up. I'm doing it. And that, I'm pretty sure is all. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Hey, there's Farhan. How's it going, buddy?
What up? Farhan asked also something about, he asked us a question yesterday about Jeff Lemire, and we didn't know, so now he wants Jess to know about it. So Farhan,
yeah. He wanted to know if any of us have read The Question, the Black Label book.
oh, that's right.
I think
I've read it.
Yeah.
It helps if I think you probably need to know a little bit. I don't think you can go into this book cold and enjoy it. I think you should probably at least wiki. I mean, the art is great.
Dennis Cowan and Bill Sienkiewicz doing the inks, right? So yeah. And then Sotomayor doing the color.
When she's not being Chief Justice Federal Court. So I really like this, The Many Deaths of Vic Sage, but I don't know that anybody who didn't read the first question would really enjoy it that much, because I think you need to have some background in knowing about Vic Sage. It's a continuation a little bit of Vic Sage's crusade. So I think you should read the question digitally first, and then you can pick this up, and then this book is really good. I really enjoyed it as a big question fan. But I would read Vic Sage. I'm sorry, I would read the question, the old 6 trade paperbacks that are out of print. Read them digitally. You'll enjoy it. Read it digitally, and then you'll enjoy it.
Go get those hard to find books, and then you can read this one. Is it Vic Sage or is it Renee Montoya?
It's it's Vic Sage, and it's like a kind of a time travel. It's a mental time travel book because he goes to visit his sensei, Richard Blade, and he takes him on a mental journey back into the past. And
also, they're taking mushrooms.
Yeah, so they're like, there's
because mental time traveling is just reminiscing.
Banana Jester didn't care for this book, but that's cool. Maybe it's not for everybody. Yeah, he takes him back to two previous incarnations, one in the Wild West and the other as a private investigator in World War II. And I really like the way it's structured, and I really liked it.
It's a rare miss from Jeff Lemire, he said. It's also rare that it's a Black Label book that's not Batman related.
Yeah. Sean, yay for Valiant. You guys should try to get someone from Valiant on an interview and pester them about reprinting new versions of their 2012 to 2018 material. That'd be cool.
I remember, I might be wrong, but this is a while ago. Something in the back of my mind is coming up saying that they weren't going to reprint that stuff other than like in like trade paperback compendiums or something like that.
I seem to recall that too.
Because all of those hardcovers were like out of print and going for silly money for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I think they still might be.
Yeah, I'm missing the Exo Manowar volume 4 or 5. And I know those go for ridiculous amounts of money.
Yeah, you have to get these things right when they come out.
Mm-hmm. How about the Constantine that came out recently? Have you guys read it? I haven't.
I have, and it's awesome. It's the first Constantine since issue 300 of the Vertigo series that actually gets Constantine right.
I wanted to check that out just for the Derek Robertson art.
Yeah, Cy Spurrier, God bless him, he gets Constantine right, and then he gets the book snatched out from under him and canceled, and that's ridiculous. It's like 12 issues. It was the best Hellblazer we've had since the old days.
What about the Black Label book?
I haven't read it. That's by Tom Taylor.
Yeah.
I think that's
Derek Roberts on the art. That's what I was talking about as well.
Okay, this has Aaron Campbell on the art, and Mateus Bargara on the inks. I'm getting the Constantine from Tom Taylor still in a shipment, but the Minister of Comics has read it and said it was awesome. And he and I have pretty similar taste.
I haven't read much of the Black Label stuff. I think I mentioned it yesterday. Besides, I've been staying away from the Black Label stuff. Besides the 3 Jokers, and I wish I would have stayed away from it. 2 thumbs down.
Yeah, you guys warned me away from it so much that I didn't even read it. The big one, Constantine from Black Label, is Tom Taylor. The trades that I just showed you are Cy Spurrier. They're both great, so get them both.
Yeah,
I'm really tempted to get into the Hellblazer trade paperbacks.
I only read the first one. Got a little intimidated because it's 300 issues. I'm like, I don't know. So I only read like 20 issues. And they were good. I liked it. But I never went back.
That's a book I'm glad I stayed with from the very beginning.
I mean, it's only like 26 trade paperbacks, Gio. It's okay.
Don't you mean 3 thumbs down for all 3 Jokers?
Yeah, if I was, that kind of reminds me of if I had 18 thumbs, they'd all be down.
Wow. Yeah, none of you guys liked it. Lou didn't like it.
It was great at first. Like that first issue and a half was fantastic, and then it just like, then they fumbled it right at the 3-point line.
Almost had.
And the art in that is supposed to be really great, right?
Art in it's fantastic. The art's what saved it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it's Jeff Johns.
Jeff Johns wrote it, and it was Jason Fabok who did the art. It was very, very Brian Bolland. It was beautiful.
Does the Spurrier trade paperback story arc end? You said DC stopped the story.
Yeah, he was given the cancel notice in enough time to wrap things up.
Well, that's
As
cool.
Spurrier was. The
So now
Tom
I'm
Taylor
tempted
one
to
is a
get that.
standalone story.
I want to get that.
Yeah,
Those two trade paperbacks.
you can. It's a perfect continuation from the Vertigo days,
Nice.
and they had a bunch of misfires. New 52, Convergence, Rebirth, whatever. It's all been awful. Just unreadable practically. There was one series, I can't remember if it was called Constantine or Hellblazer or John Constantine the Hellblazer or something. It was just so unreadable.
Oh, is that the one where they wouldn't let him smoke or something like that?
Yeah, that was bad. I can't remember if that was the one I'm thinking about, but I don't. All of them have been just so forgettable. I've been really disappointed, and now they finally find a guy that knows how to write it, and they 86 him. That blows.
Damn you, Discovery.
Yeah, Discovery's mucking it all up already.
Kenny Crazy says the Rebirth Hellblazer series was awful.
Yeah, it was, and so was New 52, and so has been everything.
There you go.
Yeah, you could read that by itself and get into them and know enough to follow up.
Cool. Yeah. People were talking about Black Label books. You know what Black Label thing I would like to see that'll never happen? Rick Remender writing Black Label Aquaman. That's my dream.
Okay.
Because you have the punk sensibilities of Rick Remender, and think like a Low book, like the book he wrote, Low, but with Aquaman in it and something like that. I'd read that. That's my dream Black Label book. That'll never happen.
That'd be cool. I want that to happen. That sounds cool.
That does sound cool. Constantine is enjoyable in the current jail dark, and in the New 52 dark.
He was fun in
jail
that,
dark. He was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's highly readable in the New 52. Oh, there's the other thing I need to see.
Yep.
Castlevania.
I was going to watch that yesterday, but my sister is in town staying with us, and I didn't want to start watching season 4 of a series. So, with her not seeing any of it. So I'll just save that off. We ended up watching the Blockbuster documentary on Netflix. And Ted Lasso. If no one's watched Ted Lasso, that's 2 thumbs up.
Good.
Oh, yeah, I've heard good things about that show.
It's really, really good. It's really well done.
I watched a documentary, Beware Mr. Baker, about Ginger Baker. That was great.
Jim Baker?
Ginger Baker.
Oh, okay. I heard Jim Baker. I was the televangelist?
The drummer. This is interesting. They shrink wrapped this. Huh. Oh, this one's from DCBS. Okay. So they shrink wrap books there. Yeah, Ginger Baker from Cream. He's a notorious jerk. But one of the world's greatest drummers ever, and it's a documentary on him. He has it on his house in South Africa. Beware Mr. Baker, and that's where the show came from. Show title came from.
Cream. You're talking Eric Clapton, Cream, right?
Correct.
White Room. I love that song. Yeah.
Yeah. Here are the covers for the death metal.
Oh, let me highlight you.
Okay, I can show some of the art too.
Sweet. You got cats and dinosaurs and birds and
all the super pets,
chains.
Yeah, I think those are the super pets that have gone crazy, which I'm not a fan of, but I also haven't read the book yet.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't like my super pets anything but just Streaky and Crypto being normal. But I mean, I haven't even read the book, so I'm not going to start complaining yet.
Bat cow.
But
That's awesome.
you're a comic book fan, Jess. You're supposed to complain before you know about everything.
I will admit the whole metal universe I really like it, but it really makes me uncomfortable reading it. That it now exists and it's out there in DC canon.
Yeah.
It creeps me out that it exists. So that there's a breach in the source wall. It's like it's real life for me. This is how sheltered a life I really lead.
Well, I think they did a good job. I think that's the proper response because they're not supposed to exist. True. They're like the dark underbelly of the universe.
Right.
Oh, that art is wicked. Nice.
Yeah, this is The Darkest Night.
I'm probably just going to get the main event just so I can have it alongside the first one. But that looks really cool.
What is the main event?
The original death metal or metal.
Oh.
The metal book, and I want to get the death metal deluxe to go alongside it.
Okay, yeah, it's a deluxe and 3 trades, I think. And I ordered the vinyl from Big Bad Toy Store.
Nice.
I know, it looks so good. Oh, and here's Spider Girl. So there's 3. This is a thick monster.
Ooh.
All of her books are good sized. And this art looks good too.
Oh, let me highlight you. Okay. There you go. Nice.
Yeah, I don't know a whole heck of a lot about Spider-Girl, so this is something I'm really excited to read. Since it's the spring of Spider-Man. I mean, I don't know anything about her, so... I mean, I know who she is and what the timeline is and everything. But that's a...
Yeah, they're fun stories. I haven't read them in ages. I used to read the floppies, believe it or not, back in the day.
You believe it. You're a big Spider-Man fan.
Yep. I remember buying a few of the floppies, but I never read the whole run. But hopefully that book stays in print for me to one day pick it up.
Well, you better get 1 and 2 first.
Yeah.
Do you have those?
Nope, nothing.
It'd be hard to find.
I got nothing.
Oh, there's Punker Jess. Hey, Punker Jess.
Hello, all you Omni-punks and Omni-punkettes. Nice.
You flipping the screen.
Omni-dog. I have all the Little Digest Spider-Girl books. Nice.
Oh, that's cute.
Waiting for the Death Metal Omnibus in 4 years.
Yeah. Well,
maybe 6.
That's about right. I want to read it.
Punker Jess, sorry I missed the show last Monday. I was busy getting my new mohawk. Nice.
He's going to use super glue to keep it up?
Just orange Jello is all you need. That's what we...
I was going to ask something and I forgot. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, I bet it was important.
Nah, something silly.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Silly questions are great.
It had something to do with the metal, death metal. No, it wasn't death metal. Whatever. It'll come back to me. True graphic novel. I just answered that. If you could write a DC Black Label book, who would be your main superhero and what would the story be about? Just take the Low book from Image that Rick Remender did and just make it about Aquaman in a post-apocalypse, waters warming up like today, and all that crazy stuff, like nuclear war and the Atlantean population has been mutated, something like that. I don't know.
Oh, mutated. Yeah, we're all behind this Black Label idea of Geo's.
Yeah, I would do the Spectre. I would like to see like a dark, like a new age, dark, gritty, supernatural Spectre,
like a Ghost Rider Spectre. You know,
yeah, like super vengeance-y stuff, like like in the old.
Where'd you see Spectre? Do you have it?
I have it. Yeah, I showed it off last week. I think it's here somewhere.
Well, it's this week now.
It's this week now. So I'll show you again. Let me grab it.
I love it. I want to see it.
Thank you, Oxmeat Pete. I thought a lot about it because I do care about the environment, even though I don't talk about that stuff, and the water and the animals and all that stuff. So that's part of the idea.
Nice.
That's a sexy book.
Yeah, look at that beauty.
That is nice.
So I joined the club with Jess. I think I got the same grade as Jess did too. I was like, oh, I'll get this one. This is fairly affordable.
Mine's from my childhood collection. I can't believe I kept it in such decent shape.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love this old artwork on this stuff's cool. I mean, we have the Omnis, the first couple of issues, they're kind of hokey because it's the 60s, but it's really good. Like, I want to get some more like the 80s, 90s stuff too. I saw some really cool looking stuff by Ostrander.
That looks awesome.
All right. Well, I guess I'm middle of my haul now. So
yeah, go for it.
Show what else I got. Yeah. So I got one of the coolest things ever. Look at this. I got a Prophet number 5 ash can.
Where'd you get that?
eBay.
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, it is ash can version of issue 5, which is the first Stephen Platt issue.
Oh.
And it's the only issue where Stephen Platt did the color. I'm sorry, not the colors, the pencils and the inks. That he got paid $40,000 an issue to do.
Whoa.
Yeah. So what it is it's a smaller version of the book. It's black and white of the original artwork, and it's beautiful.
How did they afford to pay him now?
Because Rob Liefeld had crazy money back then, and I'm sure that $40,000 turned into millions and millions of dollars.
Wow.
From sales of this book. So ash cans, these are just little like preview. Oh, this is some beautiful stuff to see, like all the inks and stuff like that. This is, like I said, it's the original artwork, so it's before any of like the word bubbles or caption boxes or even like kind of like background stats.
That's cool.
Yeah, love this stuff. This is like I posted it up and everyone's like, oh, that's like a holy grail book for like Prophet Stephen Platt fans, and I'm happy to have it. It's super cool. I don't think I've ever seen one before, like in person, and I found it on eBay. And what's funny is the person I bought it on eBay, I didn't even like pay attention to like the person's name or anything like that. And I get the package in the mail, and it's a guy I know who lives like in Vegas. So I was like, oh man, we could have just did like a side deal and like save each other a little bit of extra money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have to pay for shipping, and you didn't have to pay eBay fees, but whatever. So
was it expensive or affordable?
$60, wherever that ranges into people's affordability scale.
It means to you. So
yeah. So that's going to go right here in all my beautiful Stephen Platt Prophet Glory section. So that's awesome. And then I still have so many packages I haven't opened from like eBay and like my secret comic book buying sites and stuff like that. So I guess I'm going to open a couple of it here now. It's kind of crazy how popular Platt still is. It's such a small body of work. There's something I don't know what it is, the lightning in the bottle for Stephen Platt. But yeah, I agree. It's such a small bit of work. Like he was super nova bright and just burnt out, and like and he does movie stuff now. So good for him. Prophet's good. It's not high art. Like you're not going to come out of it like a new perspective on life or a new meaning of of existence or anything like that. But it's 90s action. Very Winter Soldier-esque, where John Prophet is like a sleeping soldier that they only like wake him when they need him, and he has all these that issue here is him having crazy flashbacks from when he was a Vietnam like operative and like all the crazy messed up stuff that they kind of did back then and stuff. So. And it's just guts and gore and just heads getting chopped off and bullet casings on top of bullet casings. All right, so let's get this thing open here. I don't know what this is going to be. This stuff has been so long that I don't even remember what I got. So this is going to be a surprise to me and hopefully fun for everybody else. Let's see what this is. It's nicely packed with some bubble wrap. That's always good. I hope it's something cool, not just something I bought. And I was like, oh, forget it now, and I don't care about it anymore. This is going to be Ghost Rider Spirits of Vengeance stuff. So that's cool.
Oh, I remember those.
It goes with the rest of my Spirits of Vengeance Ghost Rider. Look at that. That's cool. Kind of run that I've been putting together.
Are you gonna have it bound, or you just want to have it?
I just want to have it. I don't want to mess up books, custom bindings like that for something like this. But all that Spirits of Vengeance and like Midnight Sun stuff is getting popular because apparently they secretly discovered information about. This is the last issue. That's always cool to find the last issue of a series, like a TV show or movie or something going on with it. So that's good stuff. Oh yeah, and that's basically it for my hauls. I mean, I can open up like 6 more packages, but I don't think anybody wants that anymore.
That's amazing that you have that many packages you haven't opened up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah.
Save
One more.
One more?
Open that one up. Let's see what you got.
It's a single issue, I think. It's a small envelope, which is scary when you get like a regular envelope.
Don't worry. StreamYard resolution guarantees nobody's going to read that.
I got care. All right. Well, at least it's in cardboard. Oh, this is cool. I remember this. This is an eBay purchase. Speaking of ash cans, another ash can. But God damn it, you taped it, the bubble wrap to the board. It's getting kind of hard to cut open. So this would be cool. I don't know if my boy Make Havoc's in the chat. It's Steve's in the chat, but he'll dig this because it's another Extreme Studios kind of thing. If I can get this all out of the. Sometimes more packaging is not good. Sometimes there's such thing as too much packaging.
You were worried that it was just in that brown envelope, and now you can't get it out.
Yeah. How did I get it off the board?
Gristlefoot, just so you know, I loved the new Prophet series.
Oh, the Brandon Graham stuff is great.
Yeah, I really liked it. And I read it without knowing anything about the previous Prophet.
Yeah, you don't need to know anything about the previous Prophet. I mean, you'll get some like Easter egg kind of experience, knowing it. Like they make little like references to stuff, but it's not tied in or related at all, really.
You know who?
You get to see a guy have sex with like weird creatures in order to get information. It's like, yeah, that's exactly what that book's about. So another cool little ash can. This is a Youngblood ash can. These are apparently pretty rare, also.
Nice.
Extreme Studios.
Mm.
See, this is back when everybody loves to just garbage talk on Rob Liefeld, but you can't be mad at something like that. Like that's exciting, dynamic-looking, cool artwork from back then. So the reason I really got this is, I think this is this volume number 1?
Because they accepted money from Orkstein in it?
Yes. I got plenty of Orkstein, the dick money. For those of you that have read Orkstein, you know what I'm talking about. But what's in here is it's Prophet related, but there's like the first appearance of Prophet.
Whoa.
I mean, outside of the actual comics, like if you get back into like, this came out before Youngblood 2 came out. So if you want to get really kind of weird and technical into the timeline of, appearances, that predates the number 2.
That is some awesome artwork.
So, yeah. Great stuff. It's in really tip-top shape, it looks like. So, yeah.
Awesome. I didn't know those things were so expensive. I'm looking on eBay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Which one are you looking at? Like the Youngblood one, or
yeah, the Youngbloods. There's a lot of high prices there. Jesus.
Yeah.
Like what?
$300, $400.
What?
$260.
I don't think I paid anywhere near that for this. I'm pretty good about working deals and finding cool stuff. I want to say I got this for like $15.
Nice.
There you go. Ox Pete Meat knows what's up.
Yeah, I don't hate him either.
Another really, because what it is, ash cans were originally used as copyright, to get that copyright kind of in the bag, and you just kind of make this like black and white random kind of publishing kind of thing.
Yeah. And
then they get thrown away. Back then, trash cans were just called ash cans because they were like mostly like ash and stuff like that. So that's why they call them ash cans. I forgot what it was called, but it's whatever Wiz Comics was before it was Wiz Comics. And so it's the first appearance of Shazam is in like a promotional like ash can like this. And that is like a unicorn. Like those things are impossible to find.
Wow.
So we learned a little bit on the Omnibros Live today about comics.
Yeah, Shorty Larson is saying that Flash Comics 1 ash can 1.5 mil.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Yeah, I mean, even things like the first Overstreet guide was like a little like pamphlet thing like that. So yeah, things like that. Thrill Comics. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. Yeah, I think it was called Thrill Comics.
How'd you pull that one out, Gabriel? Good one. It was Thrill Comics before it was Wiz?
For like a hot second. It's like the only time they did it, again, just for like copyright purposes.
Wow.
Currently on eBay. Gotham, good place to get single issues online. If outside of like eBay and stuff like that, mycomicshop.com is a really good place to get singles too.
There you go.
What's your haul there, Geo to Geo?
Small, some manga, nothing fancy. I got a Switch game if you guys are interested.
Ooh.
Was it Pokemon Snap?
No, I have it, but this is something different. How the heck do I? There we go. I got a copy of Fight and Rage.
What's that about?
From Lunate Run. It's a pixelated beat 'em up with some anime style graphics or character designs.
I can't tell what kind of games you're into.
So it comes with a little card inside because it's a limited run thing. And
yeah, you talk to me. You post a lot of limited run stuff in the chat, and you like super bait me almost every time. Like, what was the last one? I think we were talking about. Was it Space Ace and what's
Dragon
that?
Slayer?
Dragon Slayer.
And he's always super baiting me on pinball games. He sent me something today that I forgot that I looked at.
Oh yeah, there's a new Zen pinball table coming out.
Yeah.
It comes with little sprite stickers and a manual, of course. Some anime Fox character. I don't know. What's the deal with that?
Honestly, now that we're here and I'm kind of off screen, I'm just going to open up the rest of these packages while we go through Gio's awesome, cool haul.
Thank you. No problem. The story says, in a distant future, the Earth has been devastated by mutants that have risen to power after a global catastrophic event known as the Great Pulse, a strong electromagnetic pulse that put an end to almost any trace of technology in the whole world. Now humans are enslaved by mutants led by the Boss in a world ruled by the law of the jungle. However, there is still a glimmer of hope. As a result of an unexpected turn of fate, two humans and a mutant determined to end this regime join forces. You see the characters there, hopefully. There's like a Minotaur dude and a chick that's very anime-esque. Fun stuff.
So somebody in the chat was talking about Mario Golf is coming out pretty soon on the Switch.
Yeah, next month, I think.
I used to play Mario Golf on GameCube, and I had a lot of fun that. And just recently, I actually played golf for the first time. Well, not real golf, but it was like there's a place I heard called Top Golf.
Yeah, Top Golf is fun.
Yeah.
Nice. So here's the actual manga that I got. Shoujo Beat, my first ever Shoujo Beat label on my collection finally got Yona of the Dawn. This is volume 1. Here's volume 2, volume 3. So I got the first 3 to read. Here are the spines. And this is sort of a romantic isekai, if I remember correctly. Princess Yona lives an ideal life as the only princess of her kingdom, doted on by her father, the king, and protected by her faithful guard, Hawk. She cherishes the time spent with the man she loves, Suwon, but everything changes on her 16th birthday when tragedy strikes her family. Yona and Hawk set out on a journey to find a priest who can see the future after they get severely injured falling from a cliff. A boy named Yoon and his guardian, Iksu, these names are terrible, I'm sorry, nurse them back to health, and Iksu happens to be a priest. When Yona tells him that she wishes to protect the lives of those who are precious to her, what path will Iksu show her? I said isekai, but I don't know. It's fantasy with rom-com, romantic drama, sorry, not rom-com. Yeah.
Poor Aiku, that seems to be like a common thing with anything. Everything's extra expensive in Europe.
I have like 4 more limited run orders, but don't tell anybody I said that. Because Castlevania just dropped, and I want to get that.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I remember you posting that. That thing was dope.
Yep.
Damn it, Gio.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Well, no, thankfully my kids have now taken over my Switch, so.
Gabrielle wants to know if you've read A Journal of My Father.
Me?
You.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Okay, he hasn't.
And I got Die Dark Volume 1. This is from the same mangaka from Dorohedoro, Kyu Hayashida. This is her latest work that's being published in Japan, and we finally got Volume 1. And what's cool about this, a lot of people are disappointed, but I kind of dig it. It's smaller than your standard manga, as you can see. Right there, but it's heavier, and that's because it includes all the colored pages inside.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. If you dig Dorohedoro, you're gonna be in love with this series as well. This one's a little bit more grotesque, but still looking pretty awesome. Look at that.
Ooh, that looks cool.
I love it when it has the painted stuff in it.
Yeah, I think you'll like this game. This is necromancy, space action, and dark humor.
Oh,
it has a little bit of everything.
Necromancy.
That's all over the place. You get necromancy, and you get a bunch of dead people coming back to life in space and comedy.
Here's a little bit of the art.
That looks great.
Oh, that looks really cool.
Real manga, fake manga.
So check out this description. Zaha Sanko's body has great and terrible powers. They say, I can't see. Give me a second.
Turn on the lights.
Yeah. Jesus. There we go.
Wow, temp status is a light change, Gio. Got a remote.
Body has great and terrible powers. They say that possessing his bones will grant you any wish, even the desire to become ruler of the universe. But Sanko is still a teenage dude with his own life, and he isn't about to let every monstrous lowlife in the galaxy rip him from limb. He and his skeletal buddy Avakian will use their dark powers to fend off any murder attempts while they search space for whoever put this curse on Sanko's bones, because killing them might end the madness. So yeah, pretty chaotic, but I like it.
How many volumes is it?
This is the first one that got released. I think in Japan there's only like 4 released so far. So it's a new series.
So this guy put packing peanuts in this box, and it's kind of pissing me off.
He didn't want it to roll around.
I get it, and I appreciate it, but it's like, oh man.
They're still pissed. I get it.
It's impossible to get that stuff out. I'm like taking out the packing peanuts and putting it in a different package so it doesn't end up all over my room.
That's it. It's a haul.
Awesome, Gio.
Nice.
Very cool, sir.
What is the I think there was a game. Carly said Shin Megami Tensei coming to Switch. What's that game?
Shin Megami Tensei. It's from the same. It's a spin-off. No, wait. The Persona games are a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei. I don't know. I'm not too knowledgeable on that area, but yeah, it's similar to that type of game, but more darker. It looks cool. I'm gonna get it because I've never played the originals for the PlayStation 2. I think.
Okay.
It's a remastered edition for the whatever anniversary it is, and it comes out last week of the month. How long will the run for Die Dark gonna be? We don't know yet. Volume 3 or 4 was released recently in Japan because I saw the cover for it. So hopefully it's not too long. But then again, Hayashida did like 23 volumes for Dorohedoro, so you never know.
Cool.
Gio, do you have any update on Morrigan Bishoju statue? It's not up for pre-order yet because they're still making it. If you go to my Facebook fan page for my YouTube, A Week in Geekdom, I shared their video on the production, and they recently started the sculpting process or something, and they gave everybody a sneak peek. And part 2 will be the paint applications for the statues in the month of June or July. So it's supposed to go on sale in the fall, and I cannot wait.
I kind of want that little Bushido statue because Morgan is awesome.
Who is that?
Let me get that real quick.
We got to Google that up real quick. And while Gio does that, you guys want to see what I pulled out of these boxes?
Yeah.
All right. So real quick, Darkness #1, everybody. Look at that. Because I was reading the Darkness series, like, I need to at least get the #1 because it's a really good series and I'm having a good time with it. Darkness #1, Violator #1 from the Violator series. I think this is one of Greg Capullo's early works.
He's a character from Spawn.
Yeah, he's Spawn's the clown, and the Violator's been like his demon presence.
Okay.
And then again, some more Ghost Rider stuff because I was really I fell deep into the Ghost Rider rabbit hole and the Sons of Midnight Sun stuff. This is a beautiful, beautiful painted cover for Ghost
Rider. Wow.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. That's cool. Is that a Mark Teixeira one? No, that's a.
What does it say?
Oh, that's a Larry Stroman. Oh, and Mark Teixeira. He must have did the inks or something weird. Hex Lies.
Inner Escape.
Inner Escape. And then, if you want to go far back into some crazy cool stuff, I've been talking about this for a while. I've been wanting to get into like since this is a series, it's a universe that's dead, and they're not going to be able to do anything with it, from my understanding. And that's Ultraverse stuff. Ooh. So I got some Ultraverse, Ultra Force. These are all kind of out of order, so sorry, but it's cool. Ultra Force #2 at Prime.
Look at that dude.
Big old swole up Prime.
Damn.
That's a George Perez cover. This is the other version of that cover. That's the variant. This is the other version of it. Ultra Force #1. Sludge. If anybody remembers Sludge from Ultraverse, there was a cartoon of Ultra Force. For those of you who don't remember, this is actually apparently signed by Aaron Lepresti, which is cool.
I don't remember the cartoon. Did it air? How many episodes did they air?
I want to say a dozen. I want to say I had to double check.
Wow, I've never seen that.
I'll put the intro. I've been doing that on my Instagram. I've been putting up intros to like old '90s cartoons and stuff, and I'll put it up there. So Sledge #6, Gabe loves '90s comics. By the way, if anybody wants to follow me on Instagram,
you can tell by this, he loves '90s comics.
Sledge 5,
I never
Sledge 4.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Number Trey, Numero Dos. number 1 that also has a preview of Barry Windsor Smith's Ruin, which is another series I want to pick up from Ultraverse. And now we get into the Prime stuff. I love Prime. I love Prime so much. I remember reading that back in the day. Prime. These are the later ones. I always like to get the harder ones to find first because they're the harder ones to find.
Yeah.
This issue 13 is great. So originally Prime starts off as your typical looking superhero like this. It's kind of like a reverse. It's kind of like a Shazam thing where it's a kid that grows up into like an adult, is like like Shazam does. But he starts off like this, kind of a normal looking superhero, and then he gets into like the extreme 90s style. He gets like chains and long hair and like all that stuff. So you kind of like, it's kind of like poking fun at superheroes. So number 9, number 5 is great. Damn it, apparently about 2 number 5s, but it happens.
Oh, you sound like me.
Number 4, which is 2 different covers. It's Prime on top of Prototype. You can see Prototype down there at the bottom. And then the other cover
it's kind of kinky.
Prototype on top of Prime.
There you go.
Number 2, and these come with trading cards. It's dope.
You can't see it, but Oxme Pete saying, thanks for showing these singles, Gabe. That's the one drawback, I think, of collected editions. Cover art isn't treated with justice.
Yeah, I hear you. And I agree 100%. Prime number 1. And then this is interesting. You probably never heard of Nightman number 1, but this is Derek Robertson and Steve Englehart. And there was a TV show of Nightman that came out.
Nightman.
And then, I think this is what happened is that this guy had this issue of Ghost Rider I couldn't find anywhere else. I just bought a bunch of other stuff to make the shipping cost make sense.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I'm falling down into, like I said, because the idea of Ultraverse or Malibu in general is that Marvel bought them out. Apparently, it fell down the rabbit hole, Jill, 1,000%. Marvel bought them out apparently for their coloring technology that they had. And something to do with contracts and other kind of weird stuff. They're not allowed to ever use the characters, reprint anything, or any of that stuff. So these things are like dead characters and dead stories and dead universes and all that stuff. Not to be confused with Plasm or Warriors of Plasm.
Nightmare was a saxophone jazz player. Is that true?
Yeah. He's a saxophone jazz player. Same with Shadow Man from the original Valiant. So there's kind of a weird echo copy or something. There you go. Thank you, Gio. You pulled that perfect. That's awesome. All right. You want to see what's coming out? We're already a little past.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah,
awesome.
Give me 1 second so I can show Jess the little statue.
Oh yeah. What I forget what we're looking at. Oh, the Bishuju?
Darkstalker's Bishuju statue, Morgan.
Yes.
Oh.
So that's a concept art.
That's the concept. Okay.
I get the concept.
Yeah, the concept is boobs.
I see that. That's
And
that's what I think of Bishuju.
And the update was
oh shit.
Speaking of boobs.
There's a sculpt for
cool. I'd like to have just that.
The prototype black and white like that?
Yeah. That looks
great.
cool.
Yeah, so the next update will be in July, I think, with the paint applications. They made like a little video behind the scenes over at Kotobukiya.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm a big Darkstalkers fan, so definitely getting that. And Felicia when that happens.
Okay.
Statue needs fries.
There you go. I was way ahead of you.
All right, let's do previews.
Okay.
Ultra Force was 13 episodes that aired. So you got yourself a baker dozen of Ultra Force. All right. Enough of that nonsense. Where is previews? Previews.
Oh, that Deja Thoris sideshow statue's boss in Man 40. I've seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
show
dude.
previews real quick.
Yeah.
After. Yeah.
Do you want to do the IST spot before we get into this?
Sure. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. The end of every month, like this month, we will I'll tell you what day we're going to do it. Yoink, yoink, yoink. The 31st of May, Memorial Day. We'll be giving away an IST gift card worth $50, and anybody around the world can enter the contest. You'll just have to pay for shipping, but it's $50 credit at InStockTrades.com. They're kind enough to give it to us. Thank you very much. $50 in an order in the United States gets you free shipping.
Yes.
Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Nice.
Thank you. Okay, preview. Anything good this week?
There's some stuff.
Hmm.
There's some stuff. So let's take a look. All right. So here's previews, everybody, for being released this week, May 19th. IST updates tomorrow, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. So let's take a look at what we got here, starting with Image. Homesick Pilots, Trade Paperback Volume 1.
Love that cover.
Kick-Ass, New Girl, Volume 4. Wow, I'm so out of the loop with anything to do with Kick-Ass.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on.
I think it's a newer character who's a woman, I believe, or a young woman.
Yeah.
And then this is cool. Jay Gonzo's Lamino del Destino, which is, I think originally was a online webcomic of luchadors.
La mano del destino.
La mano del destino.
Yeah. The Hand of Destiny.
There you go.
Oh, Luis Rabeno says Homesick Pilots is great punk rock horror book that everyone should read.
Ooh.
I don't get that from the cover at all.
I don't
Not nothing against it, but I just don't see punk rock. But it looks cool.
Summer of '94. Haunted House.
Punk
I
band.
remember the summer of '94 and California. I remember California.
And so is Amy, lead singer of a high school punk band who's been missing for weeks. How did she get there? What do these ghosts want? And does this mean the band has to break up? Cool.
Okay, I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
If it's Image, I don't get it on Hoopla, so I'll have to buy it. Yeah.
I really want to pick up this La Mano del Destino. I have a feeling that I won't find this in comic book stores. But this looks cool.
That looks really cool.
Yeah. Look, I'm getting ready to perfect plex that fool.
Real Big Cohen, sure, you can enter still. That's nice of you to be honest.
And from our good friend Stefan Sej is the next edition of Sunstone. This is Mercy Volume 7.
Little
Mercy, okay.
not safe for work action there.
Yeah, that book, from my understanding, I think Jess can explain it better. He's the expert.
I can't even talk about it.
There's some racy stuff.
It's really racy.
Yeah.
It's very racy, but ultimately it's about the relationship between the two women involved.
It's about love.
Yeah.
Dark Horse. Danga Ronpa 2. Trade Paperback Volume 3.
Danganronpa.
How do you know to put an accent on that?
Just so many years reading manga and watching anime.
Okay. Invisible Kingdom's good. I'll get that.
And then there's a Neil Gaiman Library Edition.
Volume 3. Nice.
I wonder if can you hit that up again? I wonder if I have the book. Yeah, let me see if I have the books in that.
It's Snowglass Apples. The Problem of Susan.
Don't have that.
Only the End of the World Again.
Don't have that.
Creatures of the Night. But look at some of the talent in here. P. Craig Russell, yes. Colleen Doran, yes. Scott Hampton, not too sure who that is. Paul
Oh, he's-
Chadwick, yes.
yeah. He's a definite yes.
There you go. Love that cover with the werewolf. That's awesome.
I think the heart, the weird just heart in the middle of the like smoke or whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
I think I better get this. I don't have all the stories. I did in volume 1 and 2. I already have the stories.
Oh, this is a Fabio Moon cover.
Yep.
That's why it's so cool.
I think he did all 3 hardcover.
I think I have Creatures of the Night. But, okay, yeah, I'll get it. Okay.
I like how even the solicitation doesn't know who the cover artist is, but we do. F question mark Bio Moon.
B Moon?
F? Bio Moon?
B Moon? Maybe.
F like F that guy.
F? Bio Moon.
Marvel this week. We got Acts of Vengeance, Spider-Man, and something trade paperback. And then here is, we all knew it was coming. Once Marvel and Fox did their thing, we now have the Aliens Omnibus Volume 1, the Greg Land cover that apparently had a lot of controversy behind it.
Oh,
And-
that's what that is.
And the regular original artwork cover, original cover, Volume 1, 2. That's the one that I like.
How old are when were those stories printed? Oh, 1988.
87, 88, something like that.
I didn't read any of these, so I have no idea if these are good.
I think I have the Dark Horse hardcovers of this. So
That's what I have. I have the Dark Horse covers, but that's, I think, is that different material than this?
I think it might be the same at one point. And then at one point,
Okay.
I don't think all of this has been collected in those Dark Horse hardcovers. So at one point, the omnibuses, I think, print stuff that haven't been reprinted.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
That does have the Colonial Marines, which I think are the little mini comics that came with the figures, the action figures,
Wow.
which I remember owning like half of them. I had those comics back in the day.
Joe Chip says it's the same material as the Dark Horse covers.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Joe Chip. You just saved me a ton of money.
I'll wait for the Predator Omnibus. I prefer Predator over Aliens.
I think I had the Predator Dark Horse hardcover too. The
I have that too.
Yeah, I remember when Fox bought them out, like we all like mad dash start picking that stuff up.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Avengers Epic Collection, a trader stocks for the Avengers
Among Us.
line.
Somebody's a little sus.
Is that a new word?
Yeah,
Yeah, it got popular with the Among Us game.
so this is a good lineup
Video
too.
game? Among Us is a video game?
Yeah, with the little astronaut dudes where you try to single each other out, who murdered who, and yeah, it's a new game.
I've been playing Animal Crossing for a year. I don't know anything about video games anymore.
Last year was Animal Crossing, Among Us, Fall Guys, and something else I can't remember.
Fortnite.
Those were the big
Always
social games that everybody was streaming.
This is a cool collection. You got Roy Thomas, Steve Englehart, Barry Windsor Smith, Rich Buckler, Don Heck. This is Avengers 98 through 114 and Daredevil 99.
For you epic collectors out there?
Yep. Captain Marvel versus Rogue trade paperback.
That cover's cool.
Oh.
But
What's that?
this is a homage or echo of the a Jim Lee cover.
Is that Amanda? That's Amanda Connor for sure.
Mhm.
It's Amanda Connor after Jim Lee.
Uh,
So this is all just like random like issues. So it's like
All
the first
their
appearance
fights.
of first appearance of Rogue, their big fight, Miss Marvel. That's where she steals her powers with Miss Marvel 9 through 10. That's also first appearance of Mystique is in there, I think.
okay. This is where she gets Captain Marvel's memories. All right.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should get this. This sounds like a good book, but it's random stories.
it's a bunch of girl fights, so why not?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't really thinking about that, but that's another point.
You already own the Uncanny X-Men stuff, right? So you'd be double dipping on that.
Right.
But I don't think you own the Marvel stuff, the Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel. So
No.
There's some new Captain Marvel stuff from 2019.
yep. So if you don't want to get that, maybe get this instead.
What else? Conan the Barbarian. Conan Songs of Dead and Other Stories, trade paperback. Ooh, Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes complete collection.
I think he's the most underrated new Marvel hero.
I agree. I love that first series that they did when Chad Moore was doing the art and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Really, really well done. Really great stuff.
Oh, that's in this then.
Yeah, it's So all new Ghost Rider 1 through 12, Ghost Rider 1 through 16. What if Ghost Rider number 1?
1 through 16.
I'm sorry, 1 through 12, 1 through 5.
Okay.
I might have to get this because that was
Such
really
a cool concept that you gave him a car instead of a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it was a muscle car, and he's like, I like the idea because Robbie Reyes, he's a Hispanic kid in the hood who has to take care of his special needs disabled brother, but he's has to support the family by working in like what is it called, a chop shop.
Yeah. Yep.
And then he gets in trouble, and he gets like the mob or like gang members kind of after him for accidentally stealing stuff. Just all kinds of really crazy, cool stuff going on. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Did you see his live action version in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No, because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh man, I know you guys aren't interested in the show, but if you can, they did a faithful adaptation of that stuff. I loved the Robbie Reyes live action.
Is that on Disney Plus now?
Yeah, I don't know. I think so, maybe.
I didn't like the guy they casted as Robbie Reyes. He's a little too old, and I felt.
Jack, can you tell me if Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on Disney Plus? Because that's got Ming Na in it, and I want to see it again. I only saw the first season.
I can log in. Let me check.
Oh, the chat will do it in 2 seconds.
Come on, chat.
And then something for Jess to pick up.
No.
It's Kazar, Jess.
Forget it.
Kazar.
No.
You have enough shirtless guys already, Jess. You're not going to get one more. You got Conan, you got Cole, and now you can get Kazar. He's choking out Pterodactyl.
Oh, that is cool.
How come you never hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on Netflix. Can confirm. Okay, thank you, Banana Jester and Raphael.
Well, I'm on Disney Plus right now, so I'll check here instead.
Okay.
So there's 2 covers for that. $125 for Kazar? Cool.
It is not on Disney Plus.
Okay, so I can see it on Netflix. Okay.
Yep. I think his season is season 4, where Ghost Rider shows up, and it looks amazing. The effects on that, yeah.
So this is interesting. Is Brother Voodoo getting a Marvel Masterwork?
I have that. Somebody told me I have that already. If I have the monsters, it's all in some omnibus that I already have. So I'm not getting it. Otherwise, I would have gotten it. What omnibus is this in? Chad, what omnibus is this in?
It's like you're using Siri or
the chat is your new Siri.
Yeah.
Hey, Chad, what omnibus is Brother Voodoo all in?
And then more Marvel Masterworks. It seems like it's been a while since we've seen Marvel Masterworks.
Marvel Horror Omnibus.
Thank you.
Daniel.
Okay, I have that.
Incredible Hulk Volume 15. Power Man and Iron Fist Volume 1. I think this is a reprint. But that's always cool stuff. That's the Hero for Hire stuff.
I remember getting those floppies as a youth.
60 cents. I want to say. I don't know. Maybe. Bronze Age stuff? Maybe. Vin Omnibus hardcover volume 1. This is the...
Look at that cover.
This is a cool cover. But apparently, from Omar's review of it...
they changed it a little bit.
They changed it. It's not the white, which would have been really cool because that looks great. It's like a purplish blue or something.
Oh, it's not the white that's shown?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's bold.
I have this T-shirt. I have a T-shirt with this on it.
That's cool.
I mean, yeah. Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say, like, if you use that cover for a Carnage omnibus, that'd make a little bit more sense because he's in the center. But that's just me.
Oh yeah, and also it says Carnage, Unleashed, number 3 of 4, part 3 of 4. A little confusing, but I'm sure anybody buying this is going to be well aware of what's going on. I mean, it's not like Lethal Protector, all that good stuff in there. Darkhawk there for Jess.
Just in time for that movie.
I actually will get the Darkhawk Omnibus. I like the comic book from the 90s.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one. It's just I didn't like the appearance in the War of Kings trilogy. It was awful.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
So Boom coming out with Lumberjanes. Jesus, volume 18. That's pretty monumental.
I'm waiting for the hardcovers of that.
Max, what's it called? Maximum.
I
have volume 1. Pump it to the max, bump it to the max, something like that.
The Lumberjanes to the Max edition. Yeah.
The max, yeah.
Yeah, they are good. They are really good.
And then Power Rangers volume 1.
Something for Tyler Blunt to get excited about.
Mm-hmm. All right, the best section. Nice.
Yeah.
Here's where I go to the bathroom.
I already see some B-Stars action here for you, Gio.
Everybody needs to get B-Stars, Volume 12, an amazing series. If you want to check out a review on it, I have one for the first volume on my channel. Sells at work.
Looks like a bunch of guys wearing Michael Jackson. Those are jackets.
They're red blood cells. Casagrandes.
We're all familiar.
Yeah. Dragon Kingdom. No, I don't know what that
How
is.
about this Dirty Biology, the X-rated story of the science of sex?
Yeah.
In a very cutesy package.
That's interesting.
Right next to Domino Lady Threesome. This is really getting... So you got cutesy animals. How the dirty version of the science of sex. Kinky, look like pulp female superheroes, threesome action, and then Dragon Kingdom.
Yep. Oh, there's a war book there. Aftershock Comics, Dreaming Eagles.
I've already got it. That's the trade. I have it in hardcover.
Oh, you have. That's right. You have the hardcover.
Right here.
Boom. There you go.
Oh.
Drifting Dragons, Fairy Tale, Hell's Paradise, Jigokuraku, Volume 8. There's a big boob lady right there. I'm the hero, but the demon lord's also me. Jerusalem Chronicles. I have no idea what any of this is.
Here's another one that's monumental. Knights of the Dinner Table. 62 volumes. It's a
wow.
What is it? It's guys who just play like D&D, like tabletop games, and it's kind of like based off of that.
Wow. And the thing is, it has an audience, because otherwise we wouldn't get 62 volumes of that.
Yeah,
people seriously are buying it.
It just doesn't have an audience here
on this channel.
Oh, No Gun Life. Damn, volume 10. I gotta catch up.
Yep. Have you seen the show yet, or
no, sir?
Oh, you got to watch the show.
I need to check it out, man. There's a lot of stuff I gotta watch.
Yeah, that's on Hulu. You can watch the first 2 seasons. Prince Valiant, Volume 23. Wow.
Postman from Space and Earthman
love that
in
cover.
Venus.
Look at that.
That's a racy cover for whatever
Yep.
his 1930s book is.
Earthman on Venus.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That stuff was awesome.
Man on Mars. That's another great cover. What's She-Hulk doing on the cover?
John Hunter of the Marsmen.
This is cool. 1950s? Yeah, that's all good stuff. Some booty there.
Yep. Ghost Stories from the Silver Age.
That's all cool stuff. That's a Dell 12 Center stuff. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
There's something about that era where nowadays they can't replicate the creepiness of the horror stories for some reason.
Because you can't do that with digital art. No, I'm kidding.
No, well, like, I mean, the sense of dread and the spookiness of it hits differently with that stuff compared to books nowadays. Because everybody's so overexposed with horror.
Right. We're desensitized.
Yeah, that's the proper term.
Well, it's like horror movies, too, where it's like, you don't get the great 70s, 80s slasher disgusting stuff anymore. It's all like jump scares and things.
Yep.
That's a great cover.
That's what I like. Being scared right out of my chair. I don't like the slasher stuff.
Truly Tyler.
Oh, We Live is good. Aftershock.
Oh, look at that. X-O Manowar.
Yeah. Wailing Blade, that's a cool book. I was reading this in singles. It's just the most brutal, detailed art of just like the greatest warrior ever. It's just a bloody, just massacre of a book.
That's a chunky blade.
Yeah. Yeah, and he uses it too. It's no joke. It's like Dynasty Warriors. He just slashing through everybody.
Oh, look at that. For fans of Mad Max and Masters of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. We have The House Husband, X-O Manowar, We Live, Urusei Yatsura, Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead.
All right.
That's what I'm on.
So, man, that's some interesting stuff this week. Nothing super big or like must-have like things, but there's some surprises in there that I'm
now get ready to be underwhelmed with our boys at DC Comics and their
All right.
wonderful selection.
Discovery Comics. Let's go.
Starting with Dark Knight's Death Metal War of the Multiverses trade paperback.
Well, that's good.
At least this is good, and it has a wonderful cover from Dan
fun.
Mora. So there's that coming out, and this thing, Justice League Galaxy of Terrors from Cy Spurrier.
Cy Spurrier.
Yep, his brief little run on Justice League. Yep,
I'll read that.
Yep. So we have that.
Hoopla.
And that's about. Oh, and this thing, Shazam: The World's Mightiest Mortal, Volume 3, hardcover.
Man, remember how they were going to reprint all the original like Captain Marvel stuff, but they decided not to because there was some questionable Nazi stuff in it or whatever from the 40s.
I think it was racist stuff.
That too.
Oh, there was more than that?
I'm sure. I mean, it was the 40s stuff. I mean, it was all like.
Lots of weird things were happening in the 40s.
Yeah, like I used to sell old Captain Marvel comics at Torpedo, and I remember I did like a scan of the wall, and there was some stuff on there that was okay back then for where we were in that time with the war against a different culture of people, and there was some bad stuff on there too, and people got mad that I showcased it. Anyways, Young Justice.
Young Justice, this is based on the TV show, not the comic version.
Where Jaime Reyes says essay every other sentence.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
still,
okay.
This is a wonderful show. I love it.
I do too.
I think it's one of DC's best animated things of all time, in my understanding.
And it was one of those ones. It was really, really good, but like the promotion for it, like nobody bought the toys and nobody bought the video game. The video game was garbage. The video game was
It was pretty bad.
terrible. Nobody, any of the promotional ancillary stuff got anywhere, so the show kind of died. But then they brought it back because of fan fervor on DC Infinity or whatever their streaming service is called.
DC Universe thingamajig, but now it's on HBO Max, and we're getting a 4th season. It's in production right now.
It's some great stuff in there. Like when Kid Flash has to run across the country with the organs for a transplant. That was a great episode. Really great stuff in here with Aqualad. And there was that part where it jumps and everybody aged like 4 or 5 years, and like lots of really cool, crazy stuff happened. It's a great show. Great show.
Yep. That's another one for your list, Jess, that I do recommend watching.
Yeah.
Okay. On the DC animated list?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the best Superboy. That Connor stuff is the best.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's all the DC stuff, unfortunately, right? Shazam, Young Justice, Justice League, and Multiverse, War of the Multiverses, Dark Knights. That's it. Pretty underwhelming week for DC Comics.
If you like Fortnite, make sure you grab those Fortnite Batman books because they're stupid crazy these days.
Also, somebody asked about the Deja Thoris statue.
Oh, that's right.
That thing's a little bit too racy. Like, damn, look at that.
Hell yeah.
I actually have not seen that.
Yeah. Sideshow, yeah.
1 second.
How many reward points do you got left?
Wow. I don't know where I could put that.
I know where you can.
Somewhere really high where nobody else can see it.
No. You take out the 2 Hot Toys behind you and place it there so we can stare at it every live stream.
I'd have to put it in the box and then take it out only for shows.
Yeah. Right. So it's a super limited edition thing, kids. And you take it out.
I already have a way around that. That's the last comment there. Sideshow, I already talked to Sideshow about it, and when it's shipped, they will send it to a UPS store near you.
So you're gonna put it in the trunk of your car and wait for Patty to disappear for a little bit.
When she's in the shower, goes out to run errands. Yes.
Cleveland Brown gets it. Jess, please buy this statue. When Jess owns it, I feel like we all own it.
Yes. We all get to visit it.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. It's for the good of the audience and the co-hosts.
Well, everybody should just chip in and send all your money to Jess's PayPal.
GoFundMe for the statue.
GoFundMe for that Deja Thoris statue, which I am all of a sudden now I can't unsee it, and it is now she's got a space pistol in her other hidden hand behind her.
She had hands.
Did you see the Silver Surfer maquette, Gabe? That looks pretty cool too.
Yeah, but I'm out of the like $600, $800 super expensive statues. That's not happening. Like,
oh yeah,
I'm not gonna happen for me. I'm past that.
The statue that's coming in, I think, is the most. I didn't know it at the time, but it's the most expensive statue I think I will own.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't pay it. Well, I paid attention, but when I saw it, I said I have to have this statue.
Yeah,
and it will be the most expensive statue I own. It's not a $1,500 Iron Studios or what's that other really expensive
XM
Prime One.
XM Prime One. Yeah, it's nothing like that. It's a Sideshow statue, but it's the most expensive Sideshow and that's all I have. It'll be the most expensive by $100.
Here's a box.
Ooh, that box rocks.
Yep.
Now we got demonetized.
Yeah, baby.
Worth it.
You can't say box. Her box rocks.
Let's see your pistol.
Oh, there's the Sideshow Apple.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
Feet.
No, no.
I don't know that I can live without this.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yep.
Wow.
Great attention to detail, as the reviewers like to say.
Cleveland Brown might have a point there.
What do you say?
It's for the greater good.
Yeah, you can make a video on it.
I don't know about that. I'm just going to pull it out of the box and put it on the shelf for every Omnibros episode.
Nice.
All right, I gotta get ready to go. It's almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Okay. Where can they find you, Gabe?
Gabe loves 90s comics. There it goes this way. Gabe loves 90s comics on Instagram.
And we can geogdom.
That's a new channel. A Week in Geekdom. Talk about anime, manga, comics, all that stuff.
Patreon, Sideshow, Patreon, Campfire, Omnibros After Dark, this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to have the Campfire show. So come on for the hangout if you're one of the patrons.
Thank you, Banana Jester. That's nice of you. I appreciate that. That you donate. That's really cool of you. You can find me, Omnidog, on Omnidog's Vault, and on Instagram, 2 weeks of Omnidog Bachelorhood. I'm documenting every day of my singledom, and probably by day 10, I'm going to be bored out of my mind, but not right now with that Deja Thora statue.
It's still on pre-order for $5.50, and it ships May to July of this year.
Also shipping now.
Yeah.
Or close to now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a great idea, Gabe. Campfire with Deja.
We might get extra people joining just for that.
Yeah.
Well, just has to, get the statue first.
Yeah.
Or I could just pull up more pictures.
Omnidogs_vault. Peace and love to Deja Thoris. Peace and love, Deja Thoris.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, N-Man 40.